It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. Set to go now as the punter Jake Shum will do the honors. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Tight ends left. Tight ends left.
Here we go!
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Flex round! Here we go! What? Flex round! Flex round!
You got tight. You got tight.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Kaiser now on 2nd down. And this is incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Strong right.
Let's go! Ohio! Ohio!
From the gun, Kaiser. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to this.
In a big way, they got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
Ready. White 50.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Shit.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackles.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Here's the punter Shum to send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Pushing through the contact. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25.
Come on, let's go!
They begin the drive with Williams. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And that one makes it 14-7. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And here come the Redskins now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
Double tight, double tight. Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Ready. Blue 80.
In motion left is Baldwin. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Strong left. Strong left. Ready. Blue 80.
Come on.
They go play action. Winston. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and
Watch
I like
tight.
what you
Tight
just
is
said.
right. Watch tight.
First
Tight is
quarter,
right.
can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down.
Ready. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Throwing. Winston.
Sharfield.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum, and forcing them into a lefty punting situation.
Now here is the punter, Shum, as he sends this one away. He'll field this at the 5. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got tight right, tight right.
Come on, let's go.
Three down,
Flex
three down.
round.
Check 24, check 24.
Ohio, Ohio,
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Ohio, Ohio.
Peek edge, peek edge.
Flex
peek
round,
edge.
flex round. Here we go. What? 90.
Wide,
Ohio,
wide, get wide.
Ohio.
Check 52.
Kaiser on first down. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
We got 3 down,
What?
so we got to stand up over there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. And his throw here's incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Come on, you gonna get this, boy. You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
On 3rd down, Kaiser. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to...
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Ready. Blue ready.
They'll send Baldwin in motion left.
5 down. 5 down. Stand up in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Even. Strong left. Ready. Blue 80.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We
In
take
motion
wins
left
home.
is Baldwin. Second down, Winston.
I got it.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Ready.
Blue 80. 550.
No.
From the gun, Winston. He's going to wind up and air it out. It got his man complete. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 45 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on third and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the ball's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Ready. Blue 80.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 11.
Let's go now. Blue 80. Let me go. Easy. 550.
Check hot route.
Ready. Wait. Ready. Go.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jacob Shum now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And hello, he's going to be knocked backward as he'll be marked down at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Let's go.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. Flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence of good scouting by both teams, right? Understanding what they like to do, their best plays, try and take those away early. So now we're seeing some adjustments, and they end up getting their first down.
Double tight.
Ohio. Let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Flex round.
Kill.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
Shit.
Kaiser now to throw on first down. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
We got three. We got
Here
three.
we go.
Fellas. We got three.
Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
Check 50. Check 50.
On play action, Kaiser. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Hey, big hit. Knocked out sideways near the 48-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Come on.
Three down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A close call here. Did the ball cross the plane? I don't know. From the naked eye, this was tough to tell.
Always difficult when there's such a tangle of bodies around. You're just trying to find the ball and make sure just a portion of it crossed the plane of the goal line.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And hoping to do better than they did. Their
line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. Win second down.
Across the 30-yard line. That would go.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receive fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard.
Nice job by that defensive